Rick Santorum is probably a little bit lonely. You see, he had a recent campaign stop yesterday, and he had about one person show up. Literally. Now, let's go to article in Politico here talking about this. Now, he was in Iowa, of course, campaigning. He's in the presidential race, of course, for 2016. One of the 19 clowns stuffed in that clown car called the GOP. And he was at a restaurant in the community of Hamlin. Now, Hamlin has a population of about 300 people, according to a report from the Des Moines Register. Now, he was having this little campaign stop, having a little restaurant, and he was, doing his campaign thing. He was having like a sandwich or something with a breaded tenderloin with a side of onion rings, which, by the way, sounds delicious. And he had only about one person. And eventually, though, word spread around, as Santorum often does, and he managed to get about 4 people to his table to talk about certain issues. Now, Rick Santorum, unsurprised by this, he's taking this in stride and saying, well, you know what? It doesn't matter. I get 4 people to my table, get 1 person to my table, not counting aides and, of course, reporters, which I'm sure have better things to do than cover Rick Santorum, but nonetheless, here we are. Now, he says, look, it's not glamorous, and you're not out there raising money, but you're doing what the money is ultimately supposed to do, getting votes. This is a lot more fun than being on the phone raising money. Now, he brings up a really important point. There was that report, probably last year, where it showed where the majority of our politicians' time is spent. And nearly half of their day is spent on the phone begging rich people for money. Now, Rick Santorum, I imagine most politicians probably hate that. Some probably do. I'm assuming Mitch McConnell's like, yes, I can't wait to beg donors for money because I like money. And who doesn't, right? Well, Rick Santorum might be a little sick of it. And so he's on the campaign trail. Fun times. Now, he called the event a success, emphasizing the importance of every vote in the caucus system. Well, hey, man, I guess you got to give him credit for seeing the bright side of things. Now, one guy in this restaurant supposedly said, people don't understand. I'll speak for you at the caucus. Maybe that's maybe 8 votes that you wouldn't otherwise get. 8 votes can make a big difference, as I know. Yeah, it could make a little bit of a difference, sure. Now, as I said, he drew a slightly larger crowd, and another stop in Iowa, where about 10 people showed up to ask him questions. So there you go. Rick Santorum, long shot candidate, enjoys onion rings, and doesn't have a shot in hell at winning the nomination.